Imagine a world where your own government stages terrorist attacks, shoots down passenger planes, and bombs cities, all to justify a war. Sounds like a conspiracy theory, right? But what if I told you it was real? This is the shocking true story of Operation Northwoods, a top-secret U.S. military plan designed to manipulate the American people into supporting a war with Cuba.
And remember, kids, the next time that somebody tells you the government wouldn't do that, oh yes they would.
The year is 1962. The Cold War is at its peak. The U.S. government is desperate to remove Fidel Castro from power in Cuba. The CIA has already attempted several assassination plots, including poisoning his cigars and infecting his diving suit with tuberculosis. But none of these plans work. The military wants something bigger, something that would force America into war. That's when the Joint Chiefs of Staff present Operation Northwoods. This plan, approved by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, proposed carrying out false flag operations, attacks on American soil that would be blamed on Cuba. Here's what they had in mind: faking terrorist attacks on U.S. cities, bombings, sniper attacks, and staged riots to create mass panic, shooting down a fake U.S. airliner using a drone aircraft disguised as a passenger plane and claiming Cuban forces shot it down, attacking U.S. military bases, creating real or simulated casualties at Guantanamo Bay, sinking a U.S. ship, similar to how the USS Maine explosion was used to start the Spanish-American War, a fake martyr campaign, spreading false news that Americans were being killed by Cuba. They believed that if the American public was outraged enough, they would demand war with Cuba. It was the perfect setup, except for one problem. When the plan was presented to Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara and President John F. Kennedy, it was immediately rejected. Kennedy was furious. He refused to approve an attack on his own citizens. Shortly after, the mastermind behind the plan, General Lyman Lemnitzer, was removed as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. For decades, the existence of Operation Northwoods was dismissed as conspiracy nonsense. Then, in 1997, the National Security Archive declassified the documents, proving it was all true. The U.S. military had, in fact, planned to deceive its own people into war. Operation Northwoods serves as a chilling reminder of how far governments have been willing to go to achieve their objectives. While it was never carried out, its mere existence raises one terrifying question. If this was possible, what else has been hidden from us? What do you think? Could something like this happen again? Comment below and subscribe for more shocking history.